I did the game, man. NK gang, so hear me I say now, I want to run over Concept of the Mind YouTube channel, you see me? She have some interesting stuff over there. Things like she talk about toxic relationships and she talk about money in a some way, like how if you make it or enough people make it or enough more. I think that's different and stimulate your mind. I say, so anybody will go over there, go like, share, comment and subscribe to our channel and comments your NK gang. Send on, we are going to appreciate it. Plus as usual, we try to pick out somebody and give them a shout out in the next video. So please go do the link in the description.
Welcome back to another video from this channel, Concept of the Mind. But before I go into this video today, I want to address something that happened the other day. So the other day I got a shout out from a popular YouTube couple, Nikki and Klein. But during the shout out, he stated that this was a channel from a female. But this is actually a male's channel, not a female. So now with that out of the way, back to the video. So based on the title from this video, most persons will already know what this video will be about. But for those who don't completely understand what is self-value, this video will provide real life information about how to value yourselves. Because in truth and in fact, there's a lot of persons walking around in our surrounding who don't understand what is self-value and don't value themselves. And I believe that this should have been taught in schools rather than the simple mathematical equations being taught over and over and over about how to find such, and parents not providing enough information based on life experience. And to show you how much I actually value you, my viewers and subscribers, I will be providing free promotions for your businesses and your talents on my Instagram page, Concept of the Mind. So to find out more about this, the link will be in the description below. So just head over to Instagram and follow me and send me a message. So the first sign on this list that shows that you don't value yourself enough is the fact that you don't value your natural born skills and talents enough. There are countless amount of persons around us in society who have a naturally born skill that they can use to change their life and to change the surrounding that they are in. So everyone in life has been born with a natural and unique way of doing things. So some persons were born to sing, some persons were born to dance, and some persons were just born to be a good reader, to be a good spokesperson. But when everyone is doing the same thing in society or wants to do the same thing, that is not a norm. Things like these will cause other persons to excel at certain things, while when you try it, it just doesn't seem to work as well. I know a lot of persons who were just great readers and great book persons going to school, but they fell into the wrong crowd and tried to be someone else, someone that they aren't. So this is one of the reasons why I'm doing this promotion on my Instagram page, to show persons that you are unique in your own way and that you should take advantage of your talents and the skills that you have. So I'm talking to persons who are artists, whether it's visual or audio. And I'm also talking to persons who are in the business field, young entrepreneurs, whether you're new or you've been trying for some time. The second point on this list that shows that you don't value yourself enough is the fact that you do your best all or most of the times to please people. Now the psychology that surrounds this is the fact that you don't have enough confidence in yourself and you don't feel satisfied with who you are. So you seek gratifications from persons around you in certain situations. And how you get this form of gratification is that you do something that that person will like, and then they will commend you based on what you've done. But don't get me wrong here. It's kinda nice for you to want to do things for people, to please them, to make them feel satisfied and to make them feel wanted around you. But when you go out of your own way to take care of certain things for people just so you can feel comfortable in yourself or them feel comfortable around you, This is the wrong type of behavior that you would want to portray, because some persons in society will just use you based on the things that you do for them, or based on the things that you can do for them. Another sign that you don't value yourself enough is the fact that you might not feel like yourself most of the times. This form of thinking is due to the fact that persons might go through traumatic events, things like a bad relationship, a breakup, you might lost a loved one, or someone just finally told you the truth about what they think about you. So certain events we cannot evade in life, and we cannot predict the future. But for my advice about this is to find out what you like, find out what are the best characteristics and best traits about yourself, and why people will like you. Because no man is an island, and everyone does need someone in life. So if someone comes out of your space and you don't immediately have someone around you who shows you to an extent that yes, they do appreciate you being in their presence and you being in their company, you will always have a reminder to yourself, which is yourself, that these are your best traits and this is why you are special. Another obvious sign that you don't value yourself enough is the fact that you put off your own needs, and in most cases you put off your own needs for someone else's. Now there are a lot of ways that you can find yourself in a situation like this, but the most common way is that you're in a relationship. Now in most relationships, one person is more likely to be chasing the other person in the relationship. And when I say chase, it doesn't necessarily mean that the other person doesn't want them, but someone will have more feelings in the relationship for the other party than someone else, because there's no exact 50-50 emotion in a relationship. Now that being said, the person with the least amount of feelings for the other person in a relationship can be in a state that the person who the most amount of feelings in the relationship will feel attached to the other person and will do almost everything to keep that person satisfied. And in the sense of doing that, they will throw away their own self needs and self wants, things that they need to stay true to self for that other person. Another sign that you don't value yourself enough is the fact that you allow people to treat you however. You allow people to treat you poorly and in any way that they want to. Now tell me, does this sound like you? Have you ever bumped into someone or was talking and then got interrupted and you are the person who said sorry? You find yourself in these type of situations all the time. You aren't the person who is doing something wrong, but you are apologizing for the mishap or for whatever happened. You are always the bigger person in situations. You are always the person ready to be the mediator. So let me stop you right there. No one on the face of the earth should be this kind. Don't allow people to push you over. Don't allow people to use you. Don't allow people to treat you however they feel like, because you don't value yourself. This is the time that you should find value within yourself and know that you deserve better, and people should treat you with respect, because however you treat yourself, this is how persons will feel to treat you. So treat yourself with respect and with the highest level of value, and then you will be valued in society and in your life. So another sign that you don't value yourself enough is that you use outside influences and outside achievements to measure the value of your life, to measure the value of your existence. Let me just stop you right there. Don't be stupid. If you are a track star, but you cannot break Usain Bolt's staggering fastest world record in the world and be the fastest man alive, won't that make you of any value? Here's some food for thought. Why do you think your parents had you in the first place? Why do you think that they worked so hard, or they made the time to raise you, to take care of you, to nourish you, to build you in the person that you are? It's obviously because you mean something to them. You are of value to them in life. So whenever you feel like you are not important or valuable, remember this today. You could have been dead, but your parents chose to bring you on this earth, and they chose to raise you, or whoever raised you. You are still here, so obviously you are something. You mean something to someone. Another sign that you don't value yourself is the fact that you let yourself go. There are countless persons in society who don't meet the global standard of how a woman or a man should look in the world, or in the fake world, should say. If you are not curvaceous or don't have such figures or such attributes, you don't think that you are beautiful, or you don't think that you are of any value to someone in society. So let's look at it this way. How can you let a crowd of persons or some people in society look at you and tell you that you aren't beautiful or that you aren't good looking, when at the end of the day, most of these persons don't care if you are even alive and your existence means nothing to them? Your first mission in life is to mean something to yourself. Find who you are, satisfy your self needs, and then you will grow to love the person that you are, and you will find yourself being beautiful and radiant most of the times in life. Another thing that will play a part in you valuing yourself is the fact that you might be lethargic. Now what this means is you find yourself with a lack of energy most times, or a lack of enthusiasm. So most persons will have something that they do and something that they love to do in life, and will aim to find a career or some form of job in this field. But a lot of persons don't have the time or don't have the energy to invest in themselves to find out what they actually like and what they don't like, to find out what they enjoy doing in life. So these are persons who are lethargic. So say for instance that you are at a job, but you don't like the job and you don't think you do your job very well, which you might do your job on a pretty good basis, but you don't ask for a raise or you don't ask for certain things in the work area or the workplace. Another sign that you don't value yourself enough is the fact that you don't continue to thrive for your goals and your dreams. Say something happened in the past and something that you planned for didn't work out. You ran out of money, or the business model that you had just wouldn't work. And your business idea or your dream or some strategy that you had to be something of fulfillment to yourself in life didn't work out. You don't feel the energy to jump back on the horse. You just call it a day and say, oh well, I tried, and it's just not going to work out. This is a sign that you don't value yourself enough to actually go out there and give it another shot, to give yourself a fighting chance at success, to give yourself a fighting chance of happiness. You must realize by now that most of the persons who are successful in life came from nothing. There are more self-made billionaires in the world and self-made millionaires in the world more than persons who had it passed down to them. So don't you want to be successful? Don't you want to be happy? Find value within yourself today. And last but not least, the final sign that you don't value yourself enough. If you've reached this far into this video, you must now realize that you are doing things in life to show that you don't value yourself just the same. You should now take the chance and step forward and do the things that you think you are capable of, and do the things that you want to do in life. The final sign is you don't think you deserve that much. And why wouldn't you think that? How many persons know you like you? How many persons have been through the exact same thing that you have been through? How many persons are you? So why would you let these persons or let things in your surrounding state to you that you don't deserve better? Yes, a lot of persons have been given the shitty stick in society or in life, but that doesn't mean that you can't make a change in your life. Be the person to shift the paradigm in your family. Be the person to be successful. Be the person to find happiness in the world and make a change. So once again, we're at the end of another video, and thank you for watching. And please remember to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and click the post notification bell for more videos like this. I really look forward to you watching more of my videos. This was Concept of the Mind.